Listen carefully, because what I'm about to reveal has remained buried beneath deserts, mountains, and government silence for more than 1,000 years. Nevada, a place most people only know for casinos, bright lights, and endless highways. But beneath that sunburnt earth lies something far older, far stranger, and far more dangerous than anyone could ever imagine. Hidden cities, lost civilizations, secret societies who vanished without leaving a trace, until now. My name is, you can insert narrator name, and this is the story of how I uncovered the hidden cities of Nevada. Not the Nevada you see on maps, not the Nevada tourists visit, but the real Nevada, the forbidden one, the Nevada that wasn't meant to be found. The first clue. It all started with a letter. No sender, no return address, just a single message written in faded black ink. If you want to know the truth about Nevada, go to the place where the sand swallows the wind. Attached to the letter was a map showing a region somewhere between Tonopah and the western edges of the Great Basin Desert, an area where no towns exist, no roads go, no satellites seem to capture anything clearly. It was marked with a small symbol, a perfect circle cut by two intersecting lines, the same symbol used by some of the earliest native tribes in the region to represent a gateway between worlds. Some say it's mythology, some say it's superstition, but to me, it was an invitation. The journey begins. I packed minimal gear, a camera, 2 days of water, an old compass that belonged to my grandfather. Driving into the Nevada desert is like slowly stepping into another planet. The road faded behind me. No phone signal, no voices, no birds in the sky. Just endless sand, broken rocks, and the feeling that something was watching me from far away. Every mile I drove deeper made reality feel thinner, like the world was peeling open. Then it happened. The compass began spinning wildly, not because of metal, not because of magnets, because something beneath the ground was pulling at it, something strong, something ancient. I followed the pull, and within an hour, I saw it. A perfectly straight line carved across the desert, stretching further than the eye could see. Not natural, not geological, man-made, but not by any civilization we know.
At the end of that straight line, partially buried under centuries of sand, I found a stone wall, smooth, black, reflective like obsidian. It did not belong in this desert. When I touched it, the surface felt warm, like it had been absorbing the sun for hours, even though it was buried under earth. There were symbols carved on the wall, symbols matching the map. My heart started pounding. This wasn't a myth. This wasn't a hallucination. This was real. I started clearing sand around the wall, and soon a shape emerged. A doorway, but not a normal one. It was too precise, too perfect, too ancient, yet too advanced. No hinges, no seams, just a carved frame leading into a black void. I took a deep breath and stepped inside. The moment I entered, the temperature dropped instantly. My flashlight flickered, then stabilized. The tunnel walls were carved from that same black obsidian-like material, smooth, seamless. After walking what felt like an entire mile underground, the path suddenly opened up, and before me, a city, a massive underground city. Columns rising like black trees, homes carved into stone faces, long winding streets preserved in perfect silence. Not a grain of sand inside, not a sign of collapse, as if the city had been sealed away intentionally, protected from time. I whispered without meaning to, "How old are you?" My voice echoed into the vastness. That's when I noticed something strange. This city had no signs of destruction, no ruins, no war damage, no collapse. Civilizations collapse. They fall, burn, rot, or disappear. But this one? It was abandoned, deliberately, as if everyone left at once and left everything behind.
Venturing deeper into the city, I found a circular chamber with a domed ceiling. Covering the entire dome was a massive mural. But this wasn't art, this was history. Symbols matched those used by tribes across the Great Basin thousands of years ago, but the scenes depicted were nothing like their known stories. The mural showed a giant city above ground, tall towers, long bridges, people dressed in ornamented robes and metallic jewelry, strange devices emitting light. But then, a catastrophe. The ground splitting open, flames erupting, the sun darkening, and a mass of people fleeing underground. Then, the final image, a sealed door, the same door I had just walked through. I realized what I was looking at. This wasn't just a hidden city, this was a refuge, an escape shelter for an advanced civilization that lived long before recorded history, a civilization that vanished. The machine that should not exist. In the center of the chamber was a stone altar, but on top of it, a device. Yes, a device, a metallic structure with rings, gears, and a central crystal-like core. It looked ancient, yet impossibly advanced, like something between machinery and ritual artifact. When I touched it, the crystal glowed faintly, the ground trembled, and a distant humming sound echoed throughout the entire underground city. It felt like the structure woke up. Suddenly, lights embedded in the walls flickered to life one by one, the city illuminated with a dim, golden glow. Not electric lights, something else, a form of technology we don't understand, or maybe a technology we've forgotten. Footprints in the dark. As I explored deeper, I discovered something that made my blood run cold. Footprints, fresh ones, not mine, human, barefoot, leading deeper into the unlit parts of the city. I followed them. With each step, the air grew heavier, quieter, colder. At one point, I turned off my flashlight. All lights in the city dimmed. Silence. Then, a distant sound, a whisper. Not language, not words, just the sound of something breathing somewhere in the dark. I froze. Every instinct in my body told me, "You're not alone down here." But I had to keep going.
The footprints led to a massive hall filled with stone tablets arranged like bookshelves, a library. But these tablets weren't written in any known language. Each tablet had intricate symbols, star maps, diagrams of underground tunnels, drawings of unfamiliar creatures, depictions of celestial events. Some tablets were cracked, some perfectly intact. One had a drawing of the Earth, but not as it looks now. The continents were shaped differently, shifted, separated, a world tens of thousands of years old. I lifted one tablet and noticed a series of repeating symbols, almost like coordinates. Coordinates pointing not just to this location, but multiple others. Other hidden cities, across Nevada, across the entire American Southwest. That's when it hit me. This wasn't a single lost city. This was one part of a massive underground civilization, a network of ancient cities connected through tunnels spanning hundreds of miles, and all of them are still sealed, still waiting, still alive. As I studied one of the tablets, I felt a movement behind me. I turned and saw it, a figure, tall, thin, standing at the far end of the hall, its silhouette unmoving, watching me. My heart pounded. It didn't speak, it didn't move, just stood there. I blinked, and it vanished. No footsteps, no sound, nothing. Whatever it wasn't human, at least not anymore. Escape. I didn't wait. I ran back through the passages, past the glowing walls, past the murals, past the columns, back toward the entrance. But something strange happened. The walls began closing, not physically, but visually. The tunnels seemed to shift, change shape, move like a living organism. I realized this place doesn't want to be found, and it definitely doesn't want to be explored. After what felt like an eternity, I saw the hint of daylight. I rushed toward it. When I emerged, the sky looked brighter than before. The air felt hotter, and behind me, the entrance sealed, sand falling over it as if it never existed.
Outro: the truth. I drove back to civilization in silence, the map still in my pocket. But now I understood. Nevada is not just a desert. It is a graveyard, a vault, a forgotten archive of a civilization older than history itself. And the city I found was only the beginning. There are more, many more, and someone or something is still guarding them. This is not the end of my journey. This is only part one. Because the truth is out there, buried under Nevada, waiting for someone brave enough to uncover it.